Oh Lord, come on in, y'all. I gotta get me some drink. Give me one of them gold peak zero sugar tea. What's up? What's up? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? What's up, Janice? What's up, Tony Dimples? What's up, people? Honey, there's a lot going on today. Oh my God. Oh my God. 420 Virgo, baby. I've seen so much. I done heard so much. Honey, these gifts. Honey, these gifts. These gifts are cutting up. So let us start by saying hello. Again, what's up? I see people again. I see Locked and Lovely, a Libra, Butterfly. What's up, baby? Baby, these gays. Honey, these gays. Ooh, these gays. Ah! Baby, y'all gay people is cutting up. Oh my God. I'm going to get there. Ooh, this traffic is brutal. What's up, Abundantly Blessed? So I'm going to start off with the most obvious. So I guess Brian went to D Miss O. I guess I'm supposed to be hurt by that. I'm glad you actually told your story because he's upset that Trademark came over here and spilled that tea. But this is the thing. Trademark said he did what he did because he knew you was thirsty. And Trademark said you was asking for the pictures, right? Then they try to make it a big issue because Brian was on and Trademark had said something and Brian felt some kind of way. But Brian, you were the one who came out talking about that man. See, you always trying to be the victim, but you started with that man. That man just said he thought it was stupid that you would even bring your brother up, whether you was joking or not. He thought it was foolish, right? But then I guess you felt some kind of way. He felt some kind of way, Haitian princess, and he is gonna spill some tea on the man. But let me say this. Let me say this, Brian. You screwed yourself up because Trademark Fortune don't have no shame to his game. And the bottom line is you got excited. Now you're trying to say that this man honed himself as a sex symbol. No, you honed yourself as a hoe trying to get the sex symbol. And the thing is, you trying to make the man seem ugly and you don't like him, but yet you was excited about what he was exposing. You was excited what he was releasing. Okay, and so you do look like you was thirsty. I'm just saying, and now all of a sudden, it ain't it. It's always something for you, Brian. Your story is always changing. One minute, you charged the man $200 at the hospital, extra money because he was fat. Then you was 19. The goalpost always moving, but you still took money from that man. That's what you don't get. You took the money from the man. Okay, I don't care if the man was 160 pounds. I don't care if he was 360 pounds. You took the money from the man, and that was prostitution. And even though y'all didn't engage, as you said, in anything sexual, you said you still exchanged money, and you were an escort. So maybe you didn't do anything, but you were an escort. So again, you always bend in that truth. Like homework guy busted your windows, then all of a sudden it may not have been that way. I mean, the bottom line is Trademark Fortune got you excited. You got excited because he had a big penis, and that's what happened. And I don't think Trademark is lying. And you can't even say that the man is lying. You just trying to have a slant on it. That's what you trying to have a slant on this, and you got caught up. You got caught up. You got caught up. Oh, Devon, we saw it, but now he's trying to make it like Trademark sent that picture but Trademark knew what he was doing, and I don't think he's lying. I just think you got caught up. I just think that you got caught up and Trademark held your secret, Rico held your secret, and then bam, here it is. All because that man said he thinks you're an idiot to bring your brother on to talk to Sir King. And because he said that, you gonna be messy and petty and call him out. Little did you know, Trademark ain't Shane. Okay? Trademark gonna stand in it. And then you got mad at me because you know Jay Wilson don't like me. Ho, I don't give a damn about you. I don't like you or dislike you. It's about business. Ho, you just be bringing your business up to the street. And then when you get clocked on your business, then you get mad at people. See, that's the real tea right there, whether I like you or not. But I'm glad you went on D Miss O, and I'm glad she took your interview, Ho, because whether you was going to come on, I knew you weren't going to come on because you too shame. I knew you weren't going to come on because that man clocked your tea. Brian also lied yesterday saying that he doesn't send men money, but did send Tommy coins when they were. Well, he done lied to say that he didn't exchange numbers, but that man didn't have his telephone number. And Trademark said you a damn lie. You do have my telephone number. Just a whole lot. Let me tell you something. Baby, these girls will lie to cover their backs. You hear me? Or they will try to slant it, or they will try to make it all cozy. But again, Trademark is saying you can't make me look shady. I'm 55. I'm secure in my body. I'm secure who I am. So you can say I'm ugly. You can say I'm this or that. But what you can't say is you were trying to holler at what I was showing. Because, baby, you bit that thing like a bait, a piece of bait. Okay, line and sinker. And you got caught. So you over there with Miss D, Miss O, trying to make it sound good, like I'm the enemy. No, you your own worst enemy. Ho, you do some crazy, crazy stuff. I mean, crazy. So I just thought it was interesting. I mean, he can read the Bible. I mean, I ain't trying to come against that man's salvation, but he is, what should I say? He is limited in areas, and you trying to spin that thing, baby. You can't spin that. You can't spin that. Trademark Fortune told the truth. You done got caught up. You done got digmatized, and you wanted that thing. You wanted to gobble that thing down like a piece of chorizo, and that's it. That's the bottom line. And you got mad because that man would not tell you. And then Trademark said when Brian could not. And this is the thing. I can't carry no gun. I mean, you crazy. You are crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. And I heard it. Oh, okay, y'all, and we're gonna get to this ODS and this captivating Christian honey. Ooh, I'm seeing big old cheeks, honey. I'm seeing big old draws, baby. I'm seeing leaning legs. I'm seeing Eileen, baby. It's a lot going on. We're gonna talk about that too, but baby, that right there got to get nasty. It's about to get real, baby. It's about to get real nasty. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. Ooh, Jesus. Somebody said somebody was living on couches. They was couch surfing. They said they was going from house to house, pillar to post. Girl, they said it's real bad. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. That's what the girls say now because I don't really know the person. Like chorizo. Chorizo. Oh my God, I don't know if Trademark Fortune is in here, but I mean, Brian tried to stun on him, and then of course he's gonna go with Demons O. But now he can't stand Demons O, but now he cool with Demons O. But again, he'll go over there because it is what it is. This is why I laugh at these people. But at the end of the day, Brian, you got caught up. You wanted some Trademark Fortune. Maybe you may not want his face, but you wanted that worm, okay? And you was definitely after it. My God, today. Love Shack. Love shack, bang, 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 baby. So anyway, I don't know if he's in here, but Brian got caught up. He went to D Miss O trying to explain it. He could never say that man lied. I ain't never hear him say that man lied. That man, he talking about something. We see things differently. No, ho, we see very clearly. You was trying to gobble that chorizo up. We see it very clearly. You asking about Rico. We see it very clearly talking about something. This ain't about sex, but then it became about sex. I mean, didn't you say that with Ro? Didn't you say you were honest Ro one about sex, but then the next thing you know, uh, Ro is supposed to have been arousing you? It seems like you see things really differently. Seems like everybody sees things clearly except you. What y'all think? Cause I heard you over there at Demons. Oh, and I'm like, child, this is the biggest spin job I have ever tried. Baby, you trying to spin this, but you can't Olivia Pope your way out of this. So anyway, y'all. So let's go to this ODS and this captivating Christian. A child, they said captivating Christian is living pillar to post. They said he's living in basements. Girl. But okay, so captivating Christian put a picture of ODS. Baby, and them some big old blue draws, baby. Baby, them some big old blue draws, I'm telling you. But that's all right, ODS. ODS said, baby, he said I was 300, now I'm down to 299. He said I can lose weight. He said that I can walk. He said, but you can't. Child, when ODS said that he saw that man at the gas station and that man was wobbling and weaving and he had that big old hunk of shoe, girl, girl. ODS said he turned that camera off. He got out there and he ain't say nothing else. Y'all, let me tell you, y'all gays is so superficial. Y'all so superficial. ODS said, oh, hell no. ODS said he ain't say nothing to that man again. I'm like, oh, Jesus, that's bad. Well, I don't know. No, nobody can make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. I find that hard to believe. Don't go then. If you can't go, don't go. But baby, ODS, why did you get out your desk and do that wobble walk? Baby, I hollered. So it's gonna get real nasty. Captivating Christians say that ODS was doing all sorts of nastiness, but ODS said that Captivating Christian was doing some nastiness, and he does a lot of nastiness. But it's a lot of nastiness going on, baby. I didn't even know they was dating like that. ODS said that abruptly came to an end when Captivating Christian was at the gas station. He said he had his friend's car and he had on that 10-inch boot and he still was wobbling around the place. And ODS said that was too much for him and he had to call it quits. ODS said he ain't seen that man or spoke to that man since. Ooh, that's a shame. Oh my God. Girl, they said they said that shoe was sick, baby. ODS, ODS got up and did that wall. Ooh, it's gonna be real messy. Oh my God. It's gonna be real messy. So what ODS has said is that captivating Christian has a serious disability and that he broke too, and he was couch surfing. Baby, he said it was just not a good thing. And then you hear stuff about money. Baby, the girls getting money and a lot of money is changing. Oh my God, honey, these gas. Ooh, these gas. Ooh, they doing a lot. Ooh, they doing a lot. Now they say that he living in Sean Bradley basement. Girl, I don't know what to believe. Honey, these girls are doing so much. Just so much. I'm just like, so now you got Brian and Trademark. Then you got Captivating Christian. and ODS, it's a mess. When I tell you it's a mess, I hear it's a mess. Then they're trying to come after Lady Nika. I tell you it's a mess. They said it was real intense. They said it was a lot of dream yard action going on, a lot of teams and Skypes, and they said people was doing things and touching things. And did I hear somebody was in some panties? Now I don't know if somebody lied, but somebody said somebody was in some panties. Either way, that ain't right. Girl, I just said he gay as what's up? What y'all been hearing with this ODS and this cat baby? I'm gonna go look at the videos. Now somebody said that now I did hear ODS say he gonna strike you. Now ODS said he ain't shaming nothing out there. So oh, that's right, ODS. Stand 10 toes down in it. ODS said, baby, I may be fat, but I can lose some weight, but you ain't gonna lose that boob. Child ODS was vicious. Oh my God. My God today. So anyway, y'all, what else has been going on besides this twisting and these narratives? And baby, I gotta really go home and see all the stuff because there's so much going on. These boys are doing so much. I think I'm gonna stop at my Blackies though, because I'm actually coming back from Houston. Had to go to Houston, so I'm gonna stop by this Blackies over here in Luling. I guess he's a twin. I guess he's a twin, baby. I don't know. I know that it's a lot of shade been thrown, and Captain Bates said that ODS was real big. And ODS said she was up here trying to holler at my big ass. Now it is known that Captain Bates like big boys. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let y'all add two and two together. But he like big boys, especially when they attract to big boys. Oh, Hershey, I don't know what Brian is, but baby, he wanted to tell it on Leave His old channel, but he was still lying. You can't lie on you can't lie on Trademark Fortune. Trademark said he told the truth. Trademark said you lying, Brian. And nah, I don't know. Brian talking about something, but we look at things differently. No, hell no. That man admitted that he sent you a picture and a video. He said whatever it was, he sent it. He ain't ashamed about it, but it's what you did afterwards. And you gave that man that phone number. Lord, not the moonwalk. All I'm gonna say is, it's a lot going on, Hershey. Hershey, what did you hear? Cause I heard him making excuses. He didn't say that Trademark Fortune lied. He trying to say that y'all they see things differently. But you lying, and the man got your phone number, Brian, and you lying about it, and you mad. And yeah, you went over there to D Miss O, and I ain't mad at D Miss O. I'm glad he went over there to use D Miss O. I'm gonna go and red ball it and listen to it again. But it don't sound. It just sounds like a lie to me. I hate to say it, but it sounds like the man is a liar. Pastor Williams all goes back to the issue. Brian has a big problem taking account. He does. He does. He was flirting with that man, and then tried to start off talking about something. This ain't about sex, but then it ended up being about sex. And he was so interested in what Rico and that man did. Shabba. Trademark.
Yo, what's good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
So did you get explanation? Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. No, I got the whole thread.
So did you hear your boy?
Hello?
Yeah, Trademark, go ahead.
All right, so look, yeah, I seen him over there talking that shit. So I pulled up the whole thread, found the whole thread of us. I got dates and everything. How shit. I was a little backwards in some of the stuff, but I still was together.
Hmm. So, how do you feel about what he said on D Miss O's platform? What are the things that were wrong, and what were the things he was fudging on? Because he's trying to make it sound like that you see things differently than he does. But I never heard him call you a liar.
Cause he check this out. He got the thread just like I got the thread. And he know I'm not lying. Cause that I even put some things from the email. I put three of the emails that he sent me on her when we were in the little in the chat,
Hmm.
and he was reading them, and he even agreed because something that he said to me, I'll explain to you because I'm going to run these emails because this is going to be the conclusion of this shit.
But you saying that he's lying, though. You saying that he's lying, and what he said on D Miss O's channel is pretty much a lie.
Yeah,
And he tried to make it sound like that I'm the bad person in this. No, I highlighted the stuff because I highlighted it. But the thing is, even if I highlighted it, is it feasible for you to start talking about trademark fortune? And he was the one who said what you did. So he was trying to make you look bad.
right. So look, check this out. The very first time I ever emailed this brother was on October the 25th, 2020.
Mm.
And that's all I said to him was, yo, check my IG page out if you like. Trademark 41.
Mm-hmm.
He never respond.
Okay.
He never respond. And then, oh, I think I got it going in backwards. Because I had the email list. Oh, here you go, right here. So I hit him up. I'm trying to, God damn, I got this shit all backwards.
But this is the thing. How can he drag somebody, but he's the one who's telling the lie? Trademark said he ain't lying. And I mean, like I said, I know he wasn't gonna click the link because he trademark was over here, and of course, he thinks I hate him, but I just want him to tell the truth. The
All right,
man said that he has his stuff. Go ahead.
all right. So like I said, on October that's it, October the 25th. Yeah. So October the 25th, I sent him a thing said, check my IG page out if you like. It's trademark 41. I was doing
Mhm.
that to everybody because I was trying to get motherfuckers to come over to my page and shit.
Uh-huh.
So then after that, he hit me back. But hold up, this is October the 24th, 2020. He said, yo, what's the deal, Mr. Trademark? Just stopping by to see what's good with you. I hope all is well. I say, I'm just laying in the bed, hitting my joint. I'm great. What about you? Now, this is the day that I sent him the picture.
Uh-huh.
That's the day I sent him the picture. He hit me
Hmm.
back and say, I'm just finishing some work. I can't sleep. In fact, I'm about to roll up myself. What are you cooking tomorrow?
Okay.
So I told him that I was cooking some pork chops. I said, "What you cooking?" He said, "Hopefully some chicken." Then did now, mind you, he done seen the pic that I sent him now.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Hopefully some chicken." He said, "Man, you got a big penis. Those videos don't do you justice. LOL. I see you aren't shy."
Okay.
Then he hit me up and said, "Man, you know you have a nice penis. You are up here." He said, "You are up there with Rico. LOL. Just not as long." Then he says to me, "I feel weird saying that to you." Then he hit me up and say, "LOL. Now my curiosity is forever grateful. I would now watch your videos with an extra smile on my face."
Mm-hmm.
Then I was telling him someone made a comment that I look like I have a small dick. I told her, "Don't be fooled. I'm not the largest guy in the world, but I know how to get the job done."
Okay.
Then he told me, "I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow." No, I hit him up and said, "No, I ain't shy at all. I wasn't always so free spirited. I remember one time you left me a message under my video, but you erased it. But I did see it. That's why I sent you the pic. Because remember, I told you he left me something under my message to make me send him the pic. Because he asked to see it. And then he erased it, and then under the video he just put his eyes. You know how they put the eyes emoji?
Uh-huh.
And that's when I hit him back and told him that I seen the message that you wrote. You tried to erase it, but I seen it, and that's why I sent you the pic, because I was letting him know that's why I sent the pic.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said, "I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. I got some work to finish, and I'm glad to be a single man so I can look at your penis without feeling guilty. LOL."
Oh my God.
And then remember, he made the little comment about,
And
but
you got these threads, and these are the threads that you are reading.
I'm reading them to you now.
So, Brian, how it doesn't sound like Trademark is thirsty. He's trying to say that if you put yourself as a sex symbol, that's how he gonna treat you. But my thing is, he sounds real thirsty,
He was.
and he's trying to act like you so ugly now, and you all of this, and then Jay Wilson don't like me. No, it's not whether I like you or not. It's whether you telling the truth or not. And you're trying to act like this man was hot after you on that channel, but knowing that it's the opposite, and now the truth coming out and you pissed. And this man got the threads. Go ahead,
And look,
Trademark, because again,
and,
he's trying to
and
make you seem like you thirsty.
And look, then he hit me up and said, "LOL, I just watched your videos." Because after that, I sent him a video. Once I seen he was receptive of the dingaling pic, that's
Uh,
when I sent the video. Now I remember this is when I sent him the video. He said, "LOL, I just watched your video. Man, you need an OnlyFans page. You squirt." He said, "You squirt a lot, man."
oh, Jesus.
Now, mind you, all right, so mind you, remember I told you I send him the pic. Now this is why he's telling me, because remember I told you he didn't send me no pic and I didn't care. And this is what I wrote to him. This is what he said to me.
Let me say this. Hold on. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to, but see, ain't no shame to Trademark's game. And it goes to show you that people be thirsty. Go ahead, Trademark, because the girl's trying to come for you. But the
I
bottom
ain't.
line is, go ahead.
Only thing I'm on here trying to do is just prove that he was lying on me. That's all. That's all I'm doing.
Go
So
ahead.
anyway, he hit me back and say, "I'll return the favor one day. LOL. But I'm shy like that. I only have a 1-inch dick." This is what
Mm-hmm.
he writes me. Now, this is one of the things I put in her chat, and they all start, he got more than that. I'm telling you what the fuck he wrote me.
Yeah.
So anyway, now here where the phone number come in. No,
Mm.
he didn't give me his phone number. I gave him mine, and
Okay.
he called me. So anyway, he said, "No, no problem." I'm saying to him, "No problem, buddy. I hope I didn't overwhelm you with the pics." And then he hit me back and said, "You are kind of up there with Jaded Nerd Penis." And then he says to me this. He asks me, "You know what? This shit right here is like real juicy. You gonna love this shit right here. I was gonna charge you for it, but I don't give a fuck, I tell you." So then he asked me for my cash app. He said,
Well,
what's your cash app?"
mhm.
I said, "I don't use Cash App. I only use Zelle and Venmo." I said, "I'm with Wells Fargo." Then after that, he asked me, I said, "Don't you got Wells Fargo?" He said, "How you know I got Wells Fargo? Let me find out you doxing." I said, "No, I ain't doxing. You made a video the other day and you was in Wells Fargo, Oregon. I was listening. That's why I made the little jokey joke."
Wow.
So then this motherfucker say, then he want to say, I want to see your ass shake. I said, I only shake my hips and my dick. LOL. I say my ass just sit here. It don't do nothing but occasionally fart. Then this nasty motherfucker say, LOL, a farting ass. You struck gold. I'm like, you nasty motherfucker.
Wow. 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 So somebody wanted to know, how were you all supposed to meet up? Now, again,
No, I'm getting ready to read that to you right here.
okay.
Because mind you, listen, mind you, this thread is from October. We never talked again until August of the next year.
Mm,
And this is closer to, I guess, where he was trying to come down. And this is where he hit me up and say, matter of fact, this was on August the 21st, 2021. What's up, trademark? I would let him meet you when I come to DC, the DC area. I plan on going sightseeing and would love to make a few videos with you. I would like to be the fat ass that I am. Hold up. I would like to be the fat ass that I am and try something. I'm like, try some what? Then he says, no, all of your delicious food. Let me know if that's cool. If it's not, just we could just hang out and that will be cool. And it'll be sometime next month. I said, okay, yo, I'm down. I don't mind hosting. I'll show you around. And then when he was ready, that's when everything went to a phone call.
okay.
And I tell you this, I know he still got the same motherfucking thread because on the for real, that's why he ain't come up there. And cause I forgot a lot of this shit. But when he asked me for my cash app, he said, if you make a video of you shaking your ass, I'll send you some money.
Mm,
That's why he asked me what was my cash app. I was like, what's my cash app? And that's why I said to him, yo, I don't shake my ass. I only shake my hips and my dick. And pretty much, and like I said, that's not. I'm done with that shit now. You feel me? I'm just letting you know that this motherfucker, he's just sitting up there lying, and that's why the fuck he ain't never hit your link because he knew once I said I was gonna go through this thread, and then even when I started putting it on Miss O thing and she was reading it to him, he even said, "Yeah, that sounds like something I would say." You can all see through all the threads. He was fucking mesmerized about all the pics that I sent him. And yes, I did send him more than one pic, but I don't give a fuck, about that part.
and that's the thing. I don't know why people are trying to make a big deal of that.
Yeah,
The big
only
deal
reason why
is
they
that,
trying, only
but
reason,
hold
only
on. Did
reason,
he
bro.
start off by saying that this ain't about sex?
That's when we were on the telephone. That's when he was telling me, he was like, yo, I'm getting ready to come, blah, 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 blah. This ain't going to be about sex. And then that's when I said, well, hey, and then that's when he was asking me about what was me and Rico doing. He texted me all that shit. He didn't put none of that in here. And he even admitted because I even said, I said that the only reason why you ain't come because of the gun. I told Rico that. Rico mentioned it again on Miss O panel, and then he said, "Yeah, because I don't travel nowhere without my gun." How the hell I know that? That wasn't in my thread. You told me that on the fucking phone. And like that's what I said on the for real. Like y'all know he lying.
Sound
Like
like cyber tricking to me, honey. Sound like cyber tricking to me
and,
because
and,
he's
and,
talking about I don't want to have no sex, but that all he can do is talk about that man dick,
and then
and
like
then
I
want to see
said,
your butt. Then he want to see your booty.
and then offered to pay me.
Oh my god!
That's why he asked me for my cash app. That's the first time he asked me for my cash app in this thread. The next time he asked me for my cash app is when he canceled the trip and he said that I want to give you a couple dollars because you said you was going to take off. And I said, nigga, I ain't never took off, and I hung up.
Wow!
and that's why he ain't never
So,
clicked the link
so,
at the
so,
joint.
Brian, I don't know if you're gonna go back on D-Miss old channel or you're gonna go on your own channel. But again, trademark is rebutting everything
And
that you
check
said
this
on
out.
D-Miss old channel.
And
Go ahead.
look, check this out. Just for you, give me your email just so you know I'm not lying. I'll send you the fucking thread.
Okay. Okay.
I'll send you the motherfucking thread. And then
Okay.
you can read it because on the for real, I ain't even read all up to you. I just hit on the points, but you can see everything.
There it is, right there.
Oh, I gotta put my glasses and shit
But
on.
you know what though, trademark, it's the line for me. It's the line for me. So again, he started this because he got mad because of you said that he was an idiot for wanting to have his
No,
brother. Go
no,
ahead, go ahead, mention that. Go ahead and tell me what he did.
he did. I told you that's not when all this been started months ago. He just got fed. It all started when him and Honest Rowe was going through that shit. And you know how everybody was picking sides, and I picked Honest Rowe side.
Oh
And when
Lord.
I picked Honest Rowe side, you so happened to read it in the chat and said, trademark says such and such and such and such. And that's what he was like, oh, fuck that old motherfucker. That's all he do is dance in his underwears and blah, 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 this and blah, 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 this. And that's how it all started. And
My
then
God.
and then for about the next several months, every time I came over there to your chat, and that's when I was telling you, he was like, always saying smart shit, and you was starting shit, putting my anything I say up there. One time I just said hello, and he cussed me out.
But like
And I got
you said it was at 3 o'clock and you woke up and you heard your name.
yeah.
So trademark Brian said he's gonna post the vids.
I don't give a fuck if he
But
posts them.
you know
That's
what though? Let me say this though.
that's
Again,
revenge porn. I
do
don't
you
give a
all
fuck.
know? Do y'all not know that trademark is not losing no sleep because of this? And you're right, trademark. That is revenge porn. But the thing is, Brian, it just goes to show your guilt. You guilty. Nigga, you was trying to get with trademark and you trying to act like he ugly now, but baby, you was trying to gobble that chorizo up. And then you want to see his booty for some change like he's some kind of hoe. Oh my God.
And I let him know, yo, I don't do that. I don't shake my ass. I only shake my fucking hips and my dicks when I'm dancing. Cause that's why the fuck you was looking at me.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right. I think it is revenge porn if he does it. But see,
But
this
look,
is the
check this
thing.
out. I'm so motherfucking arrogant. My videos are so hot. I guarantee you, he periodically look at the motherfuckers because I said, oh, I gave him some good ones.
Mm. Trademark, come back.
Why? I don't say shit when you leave and shit.
Well, trademark, I mean, I think you're right. I don't think that you're lying. You got the threads.
Cause check this out. The
Yes.
only thing, check this out. He butthurt right now. And on the for real, I'm like at this point, I don't even give a fuck because I never was mean to him. Nigga, you started it with me. Even when you first started it with me, I ain't say nothing for months. And then you go bring all this shit up. I was never gonna bring this shit up. The fuck? And then you bring this shit up, motherfucking right. I'm a fucking come back. The fuck? To me, that makes sense. Ain't that what you do here? That was worth my while
Well,
giving you.
and maybe he thought you weren't gonna do anything. Maybe he thought at 3 o'clock you weren't gonna see it, or you're not gonna do anything about it.
But
But I
no,
just think
hell
that it goes
no.
to show you.
No, I don't think that. Regardless, at 3 o'clock, you still knew about it. You wasn't watching it 3 o'clock in the morning, but you still find out about it. Everybody gonna find out about everything. That's how that shit is. You know that.
Hmm.
That's what I said. Regardless of what time, I guarantee it was going to like get back.
Well, I
And like,
heard him over at Demons O, and it was like, well, we see things differently, and he was trying to spin that shit. And I'm like, why are you trying to spin it? And then, Jay Wilson with his nasty self, nah, we're gonna click on pastors. link because of it, but you didn't have to because Trademark clicked on it. And when Trademark clicked on it, you felt some kind of way because you thought you did your big one over there on that platform, but Trademark came and showed your ass, and now you pissed off because, and then now he got the threads, and I'm gonna read through them damn threads. He read through them. He has the stuff dated. I'm gonna read through the mess for research purposes, of course. But yeah, so you lied, and you can't get out of this.
Hell yeah.
You can't get out of this one.
And he never telling you that I'm lying. Only thing he doing is because he butthurt, now he want to hurt me. I'm gonna put the videos on. I don't give a fuck. I actually like them motherfuckers. Go ahead and share them. I don't give a fuck. Porn bomb somebody with one of them. That'd be hot.
Well, I think the biggest thing is he needs to be careful when people snatching folk channels for stuff. You know that ain't community guidelines. All I'm gonna say is you got caught up, you got excited about what Trademark had, and then so you're telling me that y'all stopped talking after that Rico situation when he asked Rico.
I would always say me and him stopped talking. Like once he didn't come to Baltimore, I never talked to him again. That was 5 years ago. I keep telling you, that's why I'm shocked. Like, yo, why the fuck are you doing this now? Like you that fucking mad because I agreed with Roe and not you? That now you got to do all this shit?
Wow.
I'm telling you, that's why he done that shit. I guess when I called him an idiot, that took him to the edge. That took him to the edge when I called him an idiot. But he been saying smart shit for the past 2 months, and I ain't never say nothing about it. And then I'm like, dang, what the fuck you gonna bring this shit up for? I mean, maybe he was like, regardless if it's 5 years ago, it's still new news to y'all. I know everybody don't want to hear this shit, but some motherfuckers want to hear that shit.
Mm-mm-mm. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, and I mean, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. So I mentioned the captivating Christian ODS situation. That's getting ugly too. But this is ugly because you ain't lying, and Brian ain't said that you're lying. But now he's trying to change the narrative, and now he's trying to attack you, trying to say that I started some shit. No, I highlighted it, but you
Check this
looked
out.
at it.
The only reason why he said something about that because he heard me say that. He just jumped on my bandwagon. I was listening to him. I said, you repeating all that shit that I was saying. And one thing, and from watching him from all this time, one thing I can say about that motherfucker, he don't like when he feel a motherfucker is disloyal to him. He don't. That's why I say, he don't like you right now. Yeah, he don't
Oh yeah,
like you.
most of. But this is the thing though. But he's lied though. He's lied, and I'm gonna ride and live with you, but I'm not gonna ride and die with you. You told the people you were going to Seattle. You didn't go to Seattle.
Don't he lie all the time?
Go ahead.
I say, don't he lie all the time?
I mean, because he didn't go to Baltimore, he didn't go to Seattle, he didn't go to Virginia the first time.
And just like when Rico said, when Rico was on Miss O thing, he said, yeah, and I remember something about the gun. He said, oh yeah, because I don't go nowhere without my gun. And I've been said that, and every time he say he's gonna go somewhere, I always say in my mind, boy, I don't think you can take your gun. And then
he can register it and he can get it back, but he don't want to go through all of that mess either.
But look, and check this out. And that was another reason why, when we was talking on the phone, and he kept saying like, "Yo, be more rough, yo." He's like, "Y'all murder rate high shit down there," and I was like, "I mean, so what?" And he was like,
"I've been to Baltimore. Nobody don't bother me. I've been there many times."
But I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? So he was like, I gotta bring my Witcher down here. And I was like, what? I said, bring a gun down this motherfucker? And he was like, yeah, bring a gun down here. And I was like, damn. And then but my thing is this. If you knew that you was trying to travel and you knew that you wanted to take your motherfucking gun, Why the fuck wouldn't you already check into this shit? That's what I told you. He was so fickle. Like the same way y'all was talking to him, y'all was like, why you ain't do this yet? But why you ain't do that yet? I'm saying all this in my motherfucking mind. I'm like, this motherfucker. I said, this is a Mickey Mouse nigga. I said, he's a Mickey Mouse nigga. He ain't coming down this motherfucker. I ain't taking off. And that's when I
And
said,
you know, trademark. You knew I knew he went in Seattle. I knew he went in Seattle. I knew he was lying. I said I'm gonna go with this. I knew that nigga was lying. I mean, because again, what you having problems taking care of your rent on good times. So how you gonna stay in Seattle 2 weeks before the event starts? I knew he was lying. I knew he was lying. You ain't take no train there. You didn't take no, but I knew he was lying. And then, so my thing is, then he gets mad when people bring this up, but those are the lies that you told.
and then the crazy part is like, yo, and then your homeboy Stomp Down, right?
Hmm.
He hit me up in one of the videos and said, sir, keep my name out your mouth. I don't want you on me, or I don't want part of you, or something to that nature. And I just hit him back and said, feelings mutual. And my thing is this nigga done made a video about me. He done said shit about me. I ain't never say nothing. And the one time I mentioned him, he gonna say, keep my name out your mouth. Nigga, my name already was in your mouth. What the fuck you think
Well, this is the thing. I don't give a damn what y'all say about Trademark. Trademark was not the one to go over and start mess. And now Trademark is fighting back, and y'all mad. And let me say this: Trademark don't give a damn if y'all see him do what he did. Trademark don't give a damn about that, and that's
hey,
what
check
makes
this
y'all
out.
really mad.
Check this out. Ask them after they see it, critique it for me. Critique it for me and check this out. But see, this how even if a motherfucker did see the shit, just because they don't like me right now, they run off of feelings and shit.
But the
They
truth
run
is,
off of
Brian started it, and the truth is,
but
Brian
look
ain't
at
say
here,
you a liar,
but
and the
look,
truth is, you
hey,
got the threads.
but
Make
look,
sure you
check,
send me
but,
the threads.
yo, check this out. I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody else say about it because, like I said, at the end of the motherfucking day, I only came on this bitch to do what? Prove that nigga wrong. That's all the fuck I did. And here's the hit. I don't give a fuck if none of y'all don't like it. Ask Brian that he liked them motherfuckers. He liked them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, he did. Now he don't like you now,
Yeah,
but he like them pictures. This is why I look at that state of being. Nobody ain't mad.
right.
Nobody ain't mad. But I'm just telling you, we gonna go on with this because again, y'all trying to make somebody turn against somebody. And see, I'm not mad at Brian. I'm gonna ride and live with you, but I ain't gonna ride and die with you. And the thing is, you tried to bring this man in, and the man got the receipt. And now y'all trying to move the goalposts, but the man got the receipt. The man has the receipts. The man is reading the receipts. I will read the receipts. He lied. And y'all sit there and accept the lie. That's what I don't get. Y'all sit there and accept the lie. And now he thinks so what's gonna happen, trademark.
I can't hear
He's
you.
gonna attack you. He's gonna try to put yourself. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So he's gonna attack me. He's gonna attack you. He's gonna do X, Y, Z. He's already put your little picture up on there talking about something. Would I be attracted to this? Well, the text
Check this
messages and
out.
the
Look,
email say yeah.
but look, check this out. When I looked at the picture, I was actually he took a picture like he did like a still frame of when I was singing and I was making an ugly face at the time.
Uh huh.
You sing, you know what
Yeah.
an ugly singing face is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's all that and all that was because on the for real, I post pictures on my fucking community every day because I'm arrogant as shit. I'm arrogant as shit. I
Hmm.
post my fucking pictures every day, and you can see I ain't dirty. I ain't motherfucking dusty. I'm always together. Even when the fuck I'm not together, I'm together. Like
But
so, I
trademark it. And you know what? You are being quite nice to him because he sounds like a whole thirst trap, a whole thirsty person. I mean,
and to
he's
me,
asking for this. He's gonna send some money for this. I mean, it's like really.
Yeah, hello.
I guess. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, all right. I'm up here walking around real
Trey,
quick.
but let me say this. But let me say this. He does sound thirsty. From you
But
reading,
here,
from you
but
reading
look,
those
but check
threads.
on a lighter note of this. Remember, this was back in fucking like 2020. We conversated from 2020 periodically because that first little thread that I read you, that was all from October the 25th, 2020. The next time I contact him, I ain't even read this one. The next time I contact him, that's the time I said to him, yo, that video you made was funny as shit. But he didn't respond back to that. That's the
Mhm.
video. That's what I thought was my first one, but it was that my IG thing. And then after that, I hit him again next year. I hit him up next year because he said that he was on this video saying he just had a procedure, and I was like, "Yo, I hope you all right. I hope you recover well, yo. Have a groovy day." He said, "Thanks, blah 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 blah." And then, and I can prove this too. When he sent me the video, I mean, when he sent me that last one to say like, "Hey, I'm coming down there," he had just looked at this video, and I said that shit enticed the shit out his ass. And that's when
Mhm.
he made that's when everything went to a phone call. That's when everything from then on there it went to a phone call, and he know we talked on the phone because that's when we talked about the guns. That's when
So Brian,
because
how you gonna spin this? How you gonna spin this, Brian? How you gonna spin the threads? How you gonna spin this? How you gonna spin this? Because this ain't nothing but the truth. The man ain't lying, and I'm gonna read it. Oh, you know I'm gonna read it. So the man ain't lying. But see, the sad part about it now is I hope you get what you wanted. You wanted some clicks and views. Now you got it. Now it's at your expense because you the one who looking like you thirsty and you parched because you're trying to act like trademark. And I noticed this with him. He always try to act like the other person is interested in him, and then when they reject him, then he want to act like he didn't like them. Like y'all mentioned the honest Rose situation. Oh, Rose so skinny, Rose this, but yet you wanted to get with Rose. But on
and
Mad Day,
and I'm gonna tell you something else too. You know how people were saying like we looked alike, and I always said that I said he looked like he could be my cousin or something, but
mm-hmm.
his confidence level is so fucking low because you throughout those threads he always keep mentioning things like I'm shy, me and my fat ass. Me and my fat ass going to do this. Well, my fat ass just woke up, and I was like, "Why the fuck?" Shit like that was like making me not want to meet him. I was like, "He's like, what the fuck is wrong with him? He got low self esteem or something?"
Mm.
That's for real, and that's when I started like, "Nah, I ain't taking off. Fuck that." But still, just on good faith, I said, if he do come, Rico won't be down here with us, and Rico can deal with him during the daytime. And I see you when I get off work.
Yeah. Well, you see what he did to Rose. He came right onto my channel and said that talking all nasty to him, and he got hard at the hospital. Like, and then it made
I
it seem
still
like
feel
Roe was the
corny when
one,
he
but
said
then he
that
was trying to
Rico
shoot
was.
his shot at Roe. I mean, but that's what I'm saying though. And so I'm looking at these people there. I'm like, why y'all? We've seen this before. It's not like it hadn't happened. And then he always moved the goalposts. Then he attacked Roe. So that's his mo. I mean, he almost did that to the dude that he was so in love with, but that dude stopped him on my panel to say, "Hey, we're not going to talk about this." So it seems like he does that.
You know what? You know what? Maybe your people in the chat is like really don't want me up on that. Like they ready for me to go. Okay, we heard this story. We're going to
No, no, hell no, hell no, hell no. They didn't tell him to leave when he was on D Miss O's channel, and you have a right to say what you want to say.
but
This is my channel, and you have a right. And you know, if he want to rebut, he can go on his channel. He can go on D Miss O channel. He ain't gonna come up here because he's pissed off at me. Like you said, he is butt mad because again, I didn't take his side.
now
You
to
hate
be
me,
to
J.
be
Wilson. No, I don't
but,
hate you. You lied. You lied. And you need to stop lying and take accountability. You're lying. Go ahead.
but no, but even when I first went over there to D Miss O, I was just listening to her because I was on my break, and then she started mentioning my name, and Then she was talking about because remember when she rolled out yesterday and she said that she was gonna go find a minute mark or blah 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 about when I said it, and
Mm.
when she didn't come back, I even said this before she left. I say even if I did say, if you listen, keep listening. I say I guarantee you, you're going to be able to see that it was something missaid. And she even said that even when she listened to it, she said I think he was mixed up because the way how he answered it. Because I knew I
Mm-hmm.
was because I didn't, it wasn't, because he was like, I don't, like she don't like nobody call her a liar, and I even told her I'm not calling you a liar. I say we misunderstood.
Well,
You see what I'm saying?
I think the text threads and the thing is gonna tell the story because again, I'm listening to you read. You have the dates. We hearing this. I don't hear you now. Now I got a question. At any time did you flirt with him to make him feel like
No,
he had something on?
no, at all. Like I told you, everything that I ever read to him, he even like everything I ever read to him was, yo, I don't do that. I don't shake my ass. No, I ain't doing that. Even when I sent him the dick pic and he replied and said, LOL, I got you back one day. He said, but I'm shy like that. And plus I only got 1 inch. And then because I actually put that inside Miss O's chat and she read it to him. And then everybody kept on saying, I know you lying because he got more than that. I'm like the fuck y'all seen this shit?
Well, we're not denying that, but the thing is, that's what he wrote you.
Well, yeah,
So you're only going on what he wrote you.
there you go. Because that's what I'm reading. That's what he said to me, and to me, that sounds like you were insecure to me, because I got a monster. I'm not showing him this little motherfucking wiener.
And now, how long ago was that again?
But like I told you, like I said, on the drive, and this shit happened in 2020. It started in 2020. It ran into 2021 briefly, and then towards the end. Now, mind you, I even looked through my thread because I put his name in Google, and it got all the videos that he even shared, made a comment on, put the Google eyes in that bitch, say something about he liked my cooking videos, he liked the way I dance, and he said that now since I seen your fucking penis, now I can go to sleep in my curiosity and I can smile when I sleep. He's saying all this shit to me.
Wow.
He's saying all this shit to me. And like the only reason why I'm saying this shit, nigga, because you try to put me out there like I was hitting you up and all this type shit. And then he said that we were going, and remember, I told you, that's all I wanted to do was meet people and make videos. Because remember, at the time, he was funny as fuck then. I
Yeah,
wanted to
it
meet him.
happened 5 years ago, but it's important
I
now
even
because
told
somebody wanted to bring it up. And this is the thing. See, mad they don't care.
him.
Trademark Fortune didn't say nothing, but somebody wanted to get vindictive. Somebody wanted to get ugly, and now it's back on it because now we see who the lie is, and now we seeing who really is. Because he's like he's
Now,
some bad person. Like he was the
and
one.
and
See, this is what y'all
and
don't
don't
understand. Who gives
forget
a
that he
damn because
was
it was
willing to
5 years
pay.
ago?
He was willing to pay for pics and shit. He was
Wow.
willing, like when he did that shit, I was like, yo, I don't shake my ass. I don't do that. I said I only shake my dick. Like when you see me jerking off, I only do shit like that. And he said, well, go ahead and get Cash App because I want to send you
That's
some money
right.
because I look, and I
He
still
brought it
don't got
up,
Cash
not
App,
trademark. He brought it up, not trademark. So
and I'm just
again, I don't
finishing
care if it
off.
was 10 years ago. I'm talking about it now. I sure am.
And,
And you know what? People can be mad about it because see, that's the problem. You always do shit like that, and then when shit pops back, and you get mad, and then you want to put people's stuff up, but you the one who started the shit, and then when somebody ends it, then you get mad about it, and then you want to blame me. But let me say this: stop doing shit. We wouldn't even known about this. We wouldn't have even known about it. But no, you want to make this man look bad now. The truth is coming out, and you trying to go ahead and talk trademark because these
No, but no, no. Like I said, he ain't deny shit, and the only thing he want to do is like show my videos and like. But on it for real, I swear to goodness, if you knew how much I didn't give a fuck. Only if you knew how much I didn't give a fuck if he showed my motherfucking videos. And make sure when he show them, tell them, send a little piece of the thread with it to tell them how you were admiring it. How you was telling them like you like how much I come in my motherfucking video. Say all that shit. Make sure you
and you
tell them
better
all
not
that
talk
shit.
about ODS. You can't talk about ODS because you seem like you doing the same thing. This ain't about no stick, but not everything is about this man penis. Child, bye.
And I'm
Y'all,
telling you,
y'all, y'all, who y'all gays? Honey, y'all gays. Who y'all gays?
and look,
Go
check
ahead,
this
trademark.
out.
Them punks. Honey,
even
them
like
punks.
even when he said to me about he didn't want to have sex, and like I told him, nigga, I don't even know what you look like. And mind you, he never sent me, and like I told him, no pressure, you ain't got to send me no pic. And then I said, because he said he only had 1 inch, I said, I ain't a size queen, it's all good, no pressure. I never asked him or no shit like that. Only thing I used to ask him was, let me see you, let me see how you look. He would never, like, he would always send me like, the pictures like how Lemon was all dressed up on the vacation when they went to Vegas. You could rarely see his face and shit.
Uh-huh.
Cause like he was always hiding himself and I couldn't like see nothing, And I was like, he weird, he won't even show himself. It's like, nigga, you watching bodily fluids come out of me and shit. You won't even like show your face and shit. And that's when I was like, this nigga just, right now, he just lusting. He caught up in the motherfucking web and shit. And then on the for real, and then when he offered to pay me, and I was like, this nigga crazy as shit.
Well, he told Honest Road when he lose that weight from Manjaro, he gonna shoot his shot. I mean,
And
again, it's always been that.
now, when I heard him say that, because I heard him say that before, and I always just looked at it and was like, like your self esteem is low as fuck. Like you need to get it together. Like I hear you say all the time that you love yourself. He says that shit all the fucking time. I love myself, and I say, but I don't hear that shit. I don't hear that shit from the for real, for real. Like get some fucking confidence. But on the but, but this is probably going to be the end of my 3 day spree of being on the thing and shit now, man.
You want to read over
Is that
you
me?
got the concrete proof.
Like you was breaking up. Is this one of these moments where someone need to come out and go back in and shit? Let me try this shit because this oh, the fuck.